The following presentation of Columbia Cougars Athletics,
transmitting over the air,
is a production of Columbia Cougars Athletics Department. Welcome to ColumbiaCougars.com, your home for Columbia Cougars Athletics. And now, Columbia Cougars action.
Good evening and welcome to the Cougar Dome on the campus of Columbia College, Columbia, Missouri. Tonight, the Columbia Cougars, with a record of 12-4, entertain the Missouri Baptist Spartans. They come in with a mark of 11-7. These two ball clubs met about a month ago, and it was all Mo Baptist as they beat the Cougars 67-51 in St. Louis. Tonight, the Cougars will try to avenge that loss and make it 2 in a row here at home, and their 7th victory in their last 8 games. I am Tex Little. Great to be with you here tonight. This should be a classic matchup. It's an old rivalry going all the way back to the Show Me Conference between Columbia and the Spartans. Spartans coached by Preston Ingram, and we'll hear from him in just a moment. Thomas Brock will also join us in our pregame show. Then we'll have the starting lineups and tonight's opening tip-off. This is Columbia Cougar basketball on ColumbiaCougars.com.
The Cougar Athletic Department would like to thank Hampton Inn Columbia for being the hotel of choice for the Columbia College Athletics. Conveniently located just off of Interstate 70 and Highway 63, your stay will be highlighted by superior quality and endless convenience. Whether you're bringing the family or traveling alone, call our friends at Hampton Inn. Good pillows, good sheets, good night.
Preston Ingram is the head coach of the Missouri Baptist Spartans. They come in with a very lofty mark as they stand at 7-3 in the league. And, Coach, this is a big game here tonight.
It is a very big game tonight for us. Obviously, there's a lot on the line here for both teams tonight. With Columbia sitting in second place right now, and we're not that far out, about one game behind. It's a big game for both teams, trying to make a end-of-the-season push to try to finish in the top there and try to give ourselves an opportunity with all this COVID going on, whether or not we can have an opportunity to win the league. And so, obviously, Columbia right now is playing really well, and it's going to be a situation for us to have to come in and be able to see if we can't compete. A little short-handed, but we always know this game here is always a big rival game for both parties, and we're looking forward to it.
Well, you turned in a really fine performance in your first matchup over in St. Louis. Can you match that tonight?
Well, I don't know. We got a little different faces tonight. Obviously, we have 5 guys out right now due to contact tracing, so we're a little bit different. We're essentially be playing 4 freshmen tonight and a couple other parties that haven't played, and so we're trying to learn on the fly. And I don't know exactly how we're going to be just yet, but we're going to put our best foot forward. Hopefully we can defend, try to take them out a little bit of what they want to do and shooting the ball and try to contain a lot of their players right now. Vickers is playing extremely well, and I don't know exactly how we're going to match up just yet, but we're going to see if we can do kind of hopefully what we can do last time. I don't know if it's going to be exactly just that, but we're definitely going to try to put our best foot forward on that.
Coach Ingram, appreciate your time. Thanks very much.
No problem. Thank you.
We'll be back with more in a moment, including the starting lineups and Coach Thomas Brock. This is Cougar basketball.
Have you tried Culver's Salted Caramel Concrete Mixer? This handcrafted treat starts with creamy frozen custard made fresh in restaurant. We're talking small batches all day long fresh. Mixed any way you crave with your favorite mix-ins. Cookie dough, brownie pieces, and then we make it even more craveable with swirls of rich, salted caramel.
Treat your taste buds to a Culver's Salted Caramel Concrete Mixer. Welcome to Delicious.
Welcome back to the Cougar Dome, where tonight the Cougars entertain the Missouri Baptist Spartans in a big AMC battle. And Coach Thomas Brock, this is one of those ball games you really look forward to. And in this case, second time around, I know you can't wait for tonight's game.
Yeah, it's been a good rivalry over the years with Missouri Baptist and Columbia College. MoBab's got a really good team, and it'll be a good test for us.
This ball club reminds me a little bit of what you saw this past Tuesday night with William Woods as far as size. They are big.
They're really big, probably even bigger than Woods, and especially when it comes to maybe girth. They got a couple big guys inside that are bangers. And so, it's going to be a really physical game. We need to hopefully use our quickness to help each other out and rebound as a group, as a team, and give ourselves a chance.
When you think about the first meeting in St. Louis, what comes to mind?
I try not to think about it too much. That was easily our worst performance of the year. Didn't started the game okay, and we're in it at halftime, but never felt like we played very good basketball. And so I think that's been over a month. Our team's at a different stage right now, and so I feel a lot better about how we were prepared for this one.
As far as your team and its development and involvement, where do you feel like you are?
I feel good. I think we're starting to play really good basketball, and now's the time of year when you want to start getting some momentum and start figuring out who you are as a team. I think we've got an idea kind of what our rotation looks like, and where our production is coming from, and I've been pleased with how organized we've been on both ends for the last few weeks, and so I feel good about where we're at.
Rotations changed up a little bit, getting Jorge back.
Yeah, Jorge helps us out. He's, he was a little rusty, especially the first half, and that's understandable. But his energy and his effort, in particular on the defensive end, really gives us a boost off the bench, and the offensive end is going to come around for him.
After watching the game film of Tuesday's contest with William Woods, what really sticks in your mind?
I thought we played well. I thought we played a complete game. I thought our effort level was super high, and I've never been disappointed with the effort of this team. But that was one of the games where I felt like we played about as hard as we could and made some effort plays that gave us a chance. Still didn't shoot the ball great. Hopefully we were saving those for tonight.
As far as tonight's game, what have you stuck in the players' mind? What is the point you've continued to drive home when you take on the Spartans?
Our message stays pretty consistent. We need to defend, we need to rebound, and we need to play together on offense. I'd like to see a really high assist game tonight where we're really sharing the ball. And then, but in order to do that, you got to make shots. And so I think we're due, and hopefully we'll knock them down tonight.
Coach Thomas Brock, thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Back with more in a moment. This is Cougar Basketball.
You've stopped the car, calmly closed your door, and that's when you see it. The third floor of a building where beautiful moments begin. Betts Jewelers. You walk inside, step into the elevator, and take a short and sweet ride to the third floor. You step to the door at Betts Jewelers, and bzzz, you're in.
Hi, this is Robert. Come buzz the door and see us on the third floor at Betts Jewelers. Beautiful moments begin at Betts, downtown Columbia, across from Trops, or online at bettsjewelers.com.
The Missouri Baptist Spartans have won 2 in a row. They've won 4 out of their last 5. On Tuesday, they scored a nice, impressive victory, beating Harris Stowe State University 69-57. They actually played that game a bit shorthanded. Then last Saturday, they were victorious, beating Hannibal LaGrange 65-53. They've suffered just 3 conference losses. 2 of those conference losses were to Lyon, the other one to Central Baptist College, which is the team that currently leads this league. Cougars find themselves in second place, a half a game ahead of the third place club, so this is important for them, as Columbia's lost just 2 conference games, and one of them was at William Woods. The other one was against Missouri Baptist. On Tuesday, the Cougars amend that loss to Woods with a 68-56 victory, and they'll try to even the slate here with the Spartans tonight and get a little better hold of their position in the standings. And speaking of the standings, things are going to get interesting here as we go down the stretch. Columbia's game scheduled with Health Sciences and Pharmacy for Saturday has now been postponed, and Columbia will not get to play that game. Hopefully they can reschedule somewhere, but after tonight, the Cougars won't play until next Thursday when they host Hannibal LaGrange, at least as the schedule reads right now. So you got to get them while you can, and if you get an opportunity to play the games, play them and do your best. Of course, what's big for the Cougars is they do have 6 victories, but the key is to try to get 12 games in. That gets you 75% of the conference schedule. Coming up next will be the Shelter Insurance lineups, and we'll have them for you in just a moment. The Columbia Cougars entertaining the Missouri Baptist Spartans. The Cougars not currently ranked in the top 25, but receiving votes. The Spartans outside the top 25 as well. But a big matchup as far as American Midwest Conference action is concerned. The Cougars have a chance to avenge their road loss versus the Spartans back in January, and we're just moments away. And now let's meet your Shelter Insurance starting lineups. First for the homestanding Cougars with that record of 12-4. Starting at one of the guard spots is Cameron Van Leer from Pacific, Missouri, 6'4", a sophomore. Getting a start at a forward position from Hamburg, Germany is Jack Fritchie. Fritchie is 6'6", a senior, averaging 9 points a game. Conference's leading scorer, Tony Burks, gets a start at the guard spot. He's from St. Louis, went to St. Mary's High School, and then went to JUCO down at Wabash Valley Community College. He's 6'2" and a junior. Harrison Vickers will be a forward. He's a 6'5" freshman from St. Louis, went to Chaminade High School. And rounding out the starting lineup is another true freshman, Carson Parker. Parker, 6'8", and he is from Montgomery City, Missouri, Montgomery County High School. As Parker comes in averaging 10 points and 5 rebounds a game. Cougars coached by Thomas Brock in his second year, 32 wins, 16 losses. For the Missouri Baptist Spartans, led by Preston Ingram in his second year with 26 wins and 21 defeats. Jadis White will get his start at the guard position, a 6'2" junior out of St. Louis, Missouri. Gerald Moore will start at a forward position for the Spartans, a 6'4" senior from McClure High School in St. Louis. Starting at a forward spot is Armani Armon. Armon is from North Little Rock, Arkansas, 6'5", a senior. Getting a start at the other guard position is Billy Francis. Francis from Lafayette, Louisiana, Christian Academy. He's 6'2" and a freshman. And rounding out the starting lineup is Mustaka Alcalde. Alcalde's 6'9", a freshman from O'Fallon, Missouri, for Zumwalt North High School. Again, standing at 6'9". Now the playing of the national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to the beautiful campus of Columbia College in the arena of Southwell Complex for tonight's AMC Conference matchup between the Spartans of Missouri Baptist and your Columbia College Cougars. At this time, if you're able to, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Good luck to those teams.
Tonight's officials, Nathan Chidwood, Chance Wellison, and Wesley Harper. Today's officials are brought to you by Lee's Tire Company. You may not like every call tonight, but if you're in need of automotive repair, you'll love your one call to Lee's Tire Company. Lee's Tire Company, the official car care specialist of Cougar Athletics. Nathan Chidwood is the lead official. He's got the basketball. Cougars are decked out in their home whites, trimmed in gray and navy. Yeah, Missouri Baptist wearing the traditional Navy Road uniforms with a little white trim. As we're set to rumble here at the Cougar Dome. Again, I'm Tex Little. Great to be with you. Tim Fox is our producer. As we're ready for our Cougar basketball in the American Midwest Conference. Ball in the air, tip controlled by the Spartans. Into the front court. White takes it down to the baseline. He kicks it all the way out to the top of the key to Moore. Now to the left wing to Armand. Back to White out top, guarded by Burks. White drives to the left, and then on a lob down low, gets it to Alcalde, and he banks it in, and it's 2-0 Spartans on a little fade as the freshman gets the basket. Mustaka put it away. Cougars working around the horn. Jack Fritchie, the senior, with a shot, no good. And the rebound kept alive by Parker, picked up by Van Leer. Into the corner to Vickers for a three, and that's good. The Cougars have the lead. Harrison Vickers, a 34% three-point shooter, drained that one. And Columbia goes up one here in the early going. Columbia drops off to a man-to-man defense. Spartans work it down low again to Alcalde. His shot no good. He wanted to foul, didn't get it. Rebound Vickers, and here come the Cougars. Van Leer's no-look pass is deflected and knocked in the air by White and picked out of there by the Spartans. Then White drives. His shot blocked by Van Leer. And Columbia basketball has went out of bounds off of White. Van Leer with a big defensive play there. So the Cougars turn it over once and then get a big defensive stop. As Columbia will attack, Missouri Baptist drops into a man-to-man. Left side to Vickers. The freshman to Van Leer out top. Van Leer works to the right, draws a double team out to Fritchie, and then Fritchie threw it away. Fritchie and Carson Parker not on the same page, so the Cougars commit their second turnover here in the early moments. And they put full court pressure on Jadis White. Burks guarding him. They work around the perimeter. White fakes left, goes right down the lane, gets underneath Carson Parker, banks it in, and Parker's called for the foul. The foul on Carson Parker is the first foul in the game. Jadis White gets the bucket and one as he goes to the line, shooting 72%. White out of St. Louis went to Neosho Community College and drains this free throw. And it's a 2-point lead again for the visitors. Van Leer wants to close fist play. Right side, Vickers. Vickers getting some heat put on him by Armand. Down to Fritchie. Van Leer. Out top, Carson Parker. To Burks. Burks to Fritchie. Fritchie into the lane. His runner is good, and we're tied at 5. Jack Fritchie hit the floater. First tie of the game. Spartans move the ball very well under the leadership of Preston Ingram. Now backdoor cut by White. Shots blocked by Burks, but they're calling Burks for a holding foul. The foul on Tony Burks is his first, second foul on the Cougars. Columbia with that nice win on Tuesday, beating William Wood 68-56. In St. Louis Tuesday, the Spartans beat Harris Stowe. This free throw is no good from White. White averaging 9 points, 4 rebounds a game. 5 players out for the Spartans because of contact tracing as White drains the next one. And it's now a 1-point lead for Missouri Bap. Left side, Burks. Burks to Fritchie. Fritchie now to Vickers, the freshman. Vickers leaves it for another freshman, Carson Parker, for a 3, and he splashes it down. Carson Parker shooting 39% from three-point territory. Cougars with a 2-point lead. 8-6. Pass to the right wing to Francis. Francis to White. Back to Francis in the corner. Francis circles around, top the key. Hands it off. Gets the ball over to Moore. Gets a touch. Down low to Alcalde. His left-hand shot no good. Rebound tapped around, pulled out of there by Parker, and a 2-on-2 break. As Burks goes to the basket, missed his shot, slides into the bleachers underneath, and a foul call. And picking up the personal is White. It'll be his first foul. We'll double check. I thought it was White. Maybe the foul was charged to Moore. To the line. Free throw no good from Burks. Nathan Chitwood had to call. He was so quick with it, we're not quite sure. We weren't ready for it. Next free throw on the way from Burks. That's good. Burks scored 17 on Tuesday. Cougars now jumping to full court pressure. McCaldy takes in the inbounds pass and leaves it for White. White brings it up the floor, works to the right, hands it off. Gets the ball over to the left side to Armand. Now to White. And a holding foul on Tony Burks. That's his second personal. So Burks getting in a little bit of foul trouble here in the early going. And our halftime guest, Cole Gherkin's going to check in. Cole Gherkin checks in. Gherkin out of Tucson, Arizona. Said he actually was born in Oregon. Pass to the right wing to Armand. Top of the key. Moore. Pass comes all the way out. And long three on the way is good. Knocking that down is Almani Alman. Just a 19% three-point shooter. And we're tied at 9. Out top, Fritchie. Fritchie to Van Leer, to Gherkin. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Vickers to answer with a three. This one from the right side of the floor. And Vickers has hit 2 of them. 12-9. Cougars by 3. White with it on the right side. Picked up there by Fritchie. He kicks it back out to the top. Moore penetrates, and Acaldi walked with the ball. Now checking in for the Spartans is Ryan Pollard out of West Bountiful, Utah. Went to Blinn Junior College. 7 foot tall. Goes about 260. 12-9 Columbia. Into the front court. Van Leer. Van Leer draws a double team. Now to Vickers. Vickers, no-look pass in the corner. Fritchie for a three. Won't go. Rebound White. White pushes it up the floor. White all the way to the baseline. Kicks it back out. Penetrating into the lane and having a shot blocked is Moore. Ungles, I believe, blocked that shot. Who is checked in? Jacob Ungles. Van Leer with it on the right side. To Ungles out top. Ungles to Vickers. Vickers down the left side into the corner. Gherkin for a three. That's short. And the rebound cleared down by Francis. Francis to Moore. Moore with it on the wing to the left side. Armand. White top the key. White catches a screen and launches a three. It's no good. And with the rebound is Armand. Fresh 20 seconds for the Spartans. Pollard works in the right corner. Francis for a long three, and that's good. Billy Francis, 36% three-point shooter, and knocked it down. The freshman out of Lafayette, Louisiana, ties the game. Left side, Fritchie. Top the key. Now Gherkin on the right side to Vickers. A lot of action away from the basket for Columbia. Fritchie from 28. Won't go. Rebound Vickers. Into the corner, Van Leer. Ungles. Snap pass over to Gherkin. Out to Vickers for a three. That won't go. Rebound pulled down by Francis. And the Spartans will slow it down a bit in a tied game. 6 minutes, 10 seconds gone. Pass comes to the left side. And a fader off the baseline by Francis. No good. Vickers with a rebound. Harrison Vickers getting 4 rebounds a game. In the corner, Fritchie. Down low to Ungles. They play catch on the perimeter. Gherkin with it, right side. Back out to Ungles. Oh, nice pass down low to Vickers. That shot no good, but a foul's going to be charged to the big man inside, Ryan Pollard. Pollard called for the foul. It'll be his first. Just the second foul on the Spartans here in the first half. Harrison Vickers to the line to shoot a pair. Vickers averaging 12 points a game. Missed the free throw. Ball Washer checks in for the Cougars. Fritchie will refuel. The senior Jorge Bueno will get an opportunity to check in here in a moment. Next free throw from Vickers is good. Vickers with 7 points. He led the Cougars with 18 on Tuesday. He pulled down 3 boards, also dished out 3 assists against the Owls. Columbia by 1. Now on the move is Razine. Razine to White. White looking for an avenue, puts up the floater. It's good. White wanted the foul. He got the lucky roll, and the lead goes back to the Spartans. Top to Keungles. Left side Washer. Back out to Gherkin. Again, we'll visit with Cole at the intermission. Now to Van Leer, right side. Jorge for 3. That's good off the right wing. That's his first bucket of the year. Jorge Bueno, a 6'4 senior out of Spain. Jorge a year ago averaged about 5 points a game. Played 22 minutes a game. Been out with a broken ankle. Lob down low inside to Pollard. It's blocked by Ungles, but Ungles going to be called for the foul. The foul on Jacob is his first, the 6'7 freshman out of Rockbridge High School here in Columbia. Actually, he was our guest on Tuesday night. And to the line goes Ryan Pollard out of Utah. And his first free throw is good. Pollard shooting 71% from the charity stripe. 7-foot junior, transfer from Blinn Community College down in Texas. Next free throw from Pollard. Good. And we're knotted at 16. Jorge takes over the offense. He's on the point, works to the right side to Van Leer. Washer, Gherkin. Cougars a little smaller here with this lineup. Down low to Carson Parker. Parker drops his shoulder, working against Pollard. That shot no good. Pollard might have got a piece of it. White in the front court. No look pass down low, and missing the layup was McNeil Wright. And Sheen had a tough angle there. Jorge for another tray. No. Parker with a rebound. Parker kicks it out, gets it to Gherkin. Now to Washer who launches. That's short. And the rebound White for the Spartans. White kicks it all the way out to Gerald Moore, the McClure star. Pollard with it out top. On the move is Razine. And Van Leer with a scrape as he picked it off there. Van Leer to Gherkin. Gherkin lays it in, and he's fouled. Cole Gherkin gets the bucket. Van Leer gets the assist. And getting the foul is Naold Razine. It'll be Naold's first foul. Third foul on the Spartans here in this game. Gherkin scored 8 points in that first meeting in St. Louis against the Spartans. Had 5 rebounds. He was pretty active in that game, but not active enough as the Cougars lost at 67-51 to the Spartans. Columbia had a lead early in that contest. Just kind of hit the wall at about the 10-minute mark of the first half. Gherkin completes the three-point play. Into the front court, White. White to Razine. Out top to McNeil Wright. And Washer with a steal. What a play. He gets the ball to Jorge Bueno. Now they reload to Vickers. Vickers penetrates the floater from the left side of the lane. No good. Rebound peeled down by Gerald Moore. 19-16, Columbia by 3. And a timeout called by the Spartans. They want to talk it over. 19-16, the Spartans with the timeout. Cougars with the lead. Let's test your Cougar men's basketball knowledge with today's TIG Advisors Timeout Trivia. The Cougars have won each of their games at home here in the year of 2021. What is the program's record for consecutive home victories? Since the calendar flipped, the Cougars haven't lost at home. In 2021, they're undefeated. What's the record for the most wins in a row here at the Cougar Dome? Let me give you a hint. It covers more than one season. 19-16 Cougars with the lead. Columbia has led by 3. They've trailed by 2. It's been back and forth. Cougars have turned it over 2 times. Spartans have turned it over 3 times. Both teams have hit the boards. Spartans have 7 rebounds, Columbia with 9. That first meeting, the Cougars were out-rebounded by the Spartans, and in that first meeting, Columbia shot like 30% from the floor while the Spartans shot better than 50%. Really was one of the big differences in that game. As White gets it across, works to the right side to Razine. He bounced it back to White. Had to handle errant pass. Ocaldi with it now on the high post. Back to White. Cougars in a matchup. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Ocaldi's shot is no good. Just barely got on the rim. Rebound, Bo Washer. Well, Washer's a rebounder. And a bad pass. Jorge meant that for Washer. Washer thought it was for Vickers, and the Cougars turn it over for the 3rd time. Bo Washer averaging right at 4 rebounds a game, and he doesn't get as many minutes as some of them. He's already got 2 rebounds in this contest. White on the dribble, hands it off to Rasheen. He gives it to McNeil Wright. Pass down low to Ocaldi. He drops his shoulder, drives, shot up, no good. They're going to call the foul on Carson Parker. It'll be his 2nd. So Carson Parker's got 2. That is the 5th team foul. Tony Burks has 2. We've got about 9 minutes and 40 seconds to play here in the first half. Free throw on the way from Ocaldi is good. Listed as a 63% free throw shooter from Fort Zumwalt North. Next free throw from Ocaldi. Good. He's got 4. He's just a freshman. Left side Vickers. Mobap in a man-to-man. Washer with it, down low, spins. And I think they're calling a flop on White. That is a warning, the first warning on number 1. But the whistle stopped the action. Thomas Brock wants the bucket from Washer. That was almost in the defense's advantage. That's his argument. So the play's blown dead on the whistle on the flop. Bueno gets it inbounded to Vickers. His shot no good out of the corner, and he is fouled as the old Razine called for the foul. It'll be his 2nd. 4th team foul. Will hold everything. It was not on Racine. The foul went against the Cougars. Cougars used a timeout. They want an explanation. I thought the foul was on the shot, but apparently it must have been an illegal screen, and I don't know who got charged with the foul. So Thomas Brock having words with Nathan Chitwood. It's an experienced veteran crew. All right, remember our trivia question? TGI Advisors trivia question. From December the 30th, 2011 until 11th and 2011 until December the 18th, 2014, the Cougars won 58 straight games here at the Cougar Dome. Average margin of victory in those wins was 24 points. So 58 is the answer we're looking for. And it was from December the 30th, 2011 until December the 18th, 2014. Great run, Bob Burchard's clubs. Now Steele with it is Bueno. Bueno with it on the far sideline. Jorge gets it out to Van Leer. Fritchie, Washer. Washer drives into traffic, kicks it back out to Fritchie. To Vickers, who dropped the pass. Now to Bueno for 3. Good! That dusted the rafters. As Jorge Bueno hit his second 3. 22-18, Cougars by 4. We'll have to see who that foul was on. On that last trip down, this shot is good. Knocking it down out of the corner is McNeil Wright. He's shooting 50% from the floor. And the three-point arc. Right side, Van Leer underneath the Vickers, and Vickers lost it. Very physical inside. As McNeil Wright drives in the paint, and Washer breaks up the play, and then Alcalde has it. His one-handed shot no good. This shot by McNeil Wright is blocked out of bounds. They charged Harrison Vickers with that foul, that mystery foul, when Vickers was clobbered putting his shot up off the baseline a few moments ago. On the move is Francis. Down low to Alcalde. He plows his way to the bucket. Shot no good. Tony Burks with the rebound, and he's off to the races. Burks split the defense, puts up the shot. It's no good. And the rebound falls into the hands of McNeil Wright. 7:43 to play here in first half action. Pass into the corner to Francis. He works it over to Armand. Francis driving baseline, has it stripped by Gherkin and stolen. Gherkin on a 3-on-1 break. Gherkin to the basket. He spins it in, and the foul is on McNeil Wright. Cole Gherkin with 5. McNeil Wright picks up the foul. Be the 5th team foul. Check that. That's a 4th team foul. And Gherkin will try to complete another conventional three-point play. 24-21 Columbia by 3, trying to push it to 4. Gherkin does. Gherkin now has 6. The transfer from Pima Community College in Scottsdale, Arizona. Right drive, shot blocked by Cole Gherkin. He wanted the jump ball. They're going to charge Van Leer with a foul. Foul on Cameron's his first. Cougars are defending the rim tonight much better than they did in that first meeting in St. Louis. Free throw is good from Jadis White, who now has 7 points in this game unofficially. Next one from White. Good. White's the leading scorer for the Spartans. 2-point game, 25-23. Van Leer with it, top to key. Left side Burks, out top Fritchie, right side Washer. Washer to Gherkin. Gherkin penetrates, kicks it out to Washer for 3, short. Burks knocks the rebound free. It's picked up by White. He leads it up the floor to Moore. Moore missed the shot. Washer's going to be called for the foul. Washer said, I didn't touch him. Good luck, Bo. That's his first foul, 8th team foul. Into the line goes Gerald Moore. Just a 42% free throw shooter. First one on the way is no good. He missed it. Moore's also just a 17% three-point shooter. Don't let him loose. He'll knock him down tonight. Next free throw for Moore. No good. He clanged them both. They were wide left. Rebound Fritchie, and here come the Cougars with that 2-point lead in the ball. Left side. Burks. Fritchie, Van Leer with it, wearing that signature headband. Now inside to Washer, one-on-one. He draws a crowd, banks it home. Bo Washer with his first basket of the game. That matches the 2 points he made in St. Louis against the Spartans. And Banks with a steal, Burks. Tony Burks races the other way, reverse layup, good. Burks now with 3 points. He finished Tuesday with 17, 15 of them in the second half. 29-23, Columbia by 6, their biggest lead of the game. They're smelling blood in the water. This shot put up over Van Leer by Moore, and it's good. Moore with his first field goal of the game, and a timeout called by the Spartans. They'll use their second timeout here in the first half. We'll be back with more from the Cougar Dome in a moment.
Come see the shine. For all your big moments, we'd love to find the perfect piece that puts a smile on you. We'd love to celebrate your life with you. Our heart comes through in all that we do. A jewelry experience, a step above the rest. 'Cause beautiful moments begin at Betts. Begin at Betts.
29-25, Columbia with a 4-point lead. They've led by 6. Columbia has had the lead for the better part of this first half. Still about 6 minutes to play. In fact, 5 minutes and 53 seconds. Columbia was scheduled to play at Health, Science, and Pharmacy on Saturday, but that game has been postponed due to COVID-19 issues with the Eutectics. Out top, Fritchie. Fritchie with it on the left point. Leaves it for Vickers, who catches a screen from Fritchie, and a great pass down low to Burks, and he wasn't ready for it. I guess it wasn't that great. It whistled right through his hands. Another Columbia turnover. Cougars have now turned it over 6 times. White has it on the near sideline, hiding along that scores table. White handed it off to Haynes, who's checked in for the first time. O'Caldy has it on the point, now to White. White to O'Caldy. Now back out, and the shot on the way, no good. Fritchie on the boards, but his outlet was stolen by Haynes, but he threw it right back to Fritchie. Here come the Cougars, trying to extend their 4-point advantage. Vickers gets it in the corner to Washer. Now to Fritchie, 4-3 from the top. Nothing but nylon. Jack Fritchie drains a 3, and the Cougars have a 7-point advantage. 32-25. White works to the left. Hands it off to Moore. Moore to Haynes. Haynes back to Moore in the corner. Columbia playing man-to-man. 3-point shot by Haynes, no good. Washer with another rebound. Here come the Cougars. Cross-court pass, Vickers for a 3. Won't go. Rebound tipped in by Burks. Tony Burks on the boards. You know, he's averaging 19 points a game, but also 6 boards. Boy, what a newcomer he's been in the AMC. They kick it out top to Moore. Right side, Haynes. Fakes right, goes left. And gets rid of it and is bailed out. Now to O'Caldy. O'Caldy shot no good. Washer with the rebound. O'Caldy wanted the foul. Washer on the right side. Down low to Vickers. White leaning on him. Vickers powers his way to the bucket and scores. Vickers with 9. Cougars by 11. In the corner, Haynes. Shot partially blocked by Burks. Recovery made by Washer. That's a rebound. Washer with it. Out top, Fritchie. He wanted to fire a 3 now. All the way around O'Caldy, and he's fouled going to the basket. Called for the personal is Cardell Haynes out of Terre Haute, Indiana. Haynes is a 6'1 freshman. Not scoring much. And to the line goes Jack Fritchie all the way from Hamburg, Germany. Free throw good from Fritchie. Cougars by a dozen. Washer out, Van Leer out. Jorge back in, along with Gherkin. Cougars giving up some size here. This will be a lane violation if he misses it, but he made it. Fritchie got them both. He's got 7. And the Cougars lead by a baker's dozen. Moore drives, lost the ball. And Vickers going to be hit with a foul. The foul on Harrison Vickers is his 2nd. 9th team foul, so the next time the Cougars commit a foul, it'll be a double bonus. Gerald Moore to the line where he's 0-2. He's 1 of 3 as he makes that one. Moore averaging 2 points, 2 rebounds a game. Vickers will take a seat with 2 fouls and 3 minutes and 15 seconds to play here in the opening half. Washer back in there. Free throw on the way. Good. "11-point Cougar lead. They've got the ball. Bueno works to the left side to Bank to Burks. And a holding foul on the Spartans. Armand picks up the foul. 16 foul. Bueno kicks it into Fritchie, now to Gherkin. Bueno, long arcing three, good. Another rafter duster. As Bueno's got 9. He was 0 for 2 on Tuesday. He's hit his rhythm here tonight in his second outing of the year. White threw it out of bounds as the Cougars have opened up a 14-point lead. And you get the feeling that the Spartans are cracking. 2:41 to play here in the first half. Tons of time left. As Bueno works it to the left side, he almost threw it away, knocked out of bounds by White. Jadis White, the transfer from Neosho. Burks kicks it into Fritchie. Back to Tony. Fritchie. Gherkin. Washer for a 3 out of the corner. Perfect. Cougars are filling it up. Bo Washer now with 5. Columbia shooting about 40% from the three-point arc. Out top, Francis, down low Alcalde. And open underneath was Moore, but not very long as they close the gate. And Fritchie gets hit with a foul, his second. Check that, that's Fritchie's first. 10th team foul. (44-27). Columbia by 17. Free throws pending. Gerald Moore, 2 of 4 from the line. Missed that one. Moore did not score in the game against the Cougars back in January, but he had 13 on Tuesday. Moore's next free throw, good. He's got 5 here on Thursday with 2 minutes to play first half. Bueno to Fritchie. Fritchie to Washer. Washer tried to make an entry pass down low to Burks, who was posting up Francis. Bueno will trigger. Gherkin in the corner. Fritchie fakes the 3, penetrates to the basket, finger rolls. Good! It almost popped out of there. Jack Fritchie's got 9. 46-28, Columbia by 18. White with it on the baseline. Kicks it all the way out top to Moore. Caldy with it. Francis works it right side, and a shot by Armand is no good. Columbia clears the glass. Washer. Burks. Fritchie open from the top. Perfect. Jack Fritchie's got a dozen cousin. Cougars shooting almost 50% from the arc. And they've got a 21-point lead. Bueno out of there with a steal. Gherkin on the far sideline. Cougars with 50-some seconds to play in the half, working across the top. Fritchie penetrates to the rack. It's good. Count the basket and the foul. Picking up the personal is Almani Armand. It'll be Armand's second foul. 7th team foul. Fritchie will try to complete the three-point play. Jack Fritchie. Stat sheet's got him for 9. I've got him for 14. He's got 12 as he knocks his free throw down. 52-28. Cougars by 14. Another conventional three-point lead. Three-point play. Francis shot no good. Washer with another rebound. 35 seconds to play in the half. Bueno down the left side. Out top to Fritchie. Van Leer fires the three. That's good. Cameron Van Leer drained it. It's his first bucket of the night. And the Cougars lead it now by 27. On the right side, Francis. Out top to Moore. Moore drains a two-pointer. Gerald Moore now with 7. Desperation at the buzzer. Off the mark by Van Leer. And what a finish here in the first half for the Cougars. They pour in 55 first half points, holding Missouri Baptist to 30. As the Cougars in that first half shot a blistering 53% from the three-point arc. 10 of 19. 55-30. Columbia as we head to the Hawthorne Bank halftime show. When I return, we'll visit with Cole Gherkin of the Cougars. This is Cougar Basketball.
What if creating a Pinterest-perfect room was as easy as a few clicks? You can browse Carpet One's wide variety of quality flooring, chat live with our flooring experts, and handle whatever comes your way in the comfort of your own home. We know your time is valuable, so we've made it easy for you to find the perfect floor from wherever you are. We can chat with you live to find exactly what you want for your home and quickly schedule your measure and installation, and we'll help make your home beautiful, guaranteed.
Well, I started Central Boone Investments buying foreclosure properties, distressed homes, and doing remodeling.
She does kind of like fix and flips. Once she purchases it, she'll take it and go in and see what she needs to do to update it.
A lot of times I'm calling or I'm emailing and say, can I have this ready?
She has to be on the job site doing her thing, so my responsibility is just take care of her.
If I call Anna, if there's something I need, I always know that I can count on her.
That's what we're here for. I mean, it's all about being a community bank and being there for our customers.
See you guys.
Growing up, my parents always encouraged me to do what's right, even if it wasn't easy. I'd always hear my mother's voice say, do the right thing. That stuck with me. Every day, just do the right thing. That's it. The rest takes care of itself.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe in doing the right thing for our customers and our communities. For award-winning claims and sales service, find an agent at shelterinsurance.com.
Welcome back to the Hawthorne Bank halftime show as we visit with Columbia Cougar Cole Gherkin. And Cole, I apologize, it's been a while. Here we are in the downward or home stretch of the season. I'm finally getting a chance to talk to you, but welcome to Columbia College.
Thank you. I'm enjoying it here. It's been a fun experience so far. But, I mean, just waiting for COVID and then I'll get the real experience. So, we'll see what happens.
How's life changed for you moving to the Midwest, coming out of Arizona?
Honestly, it really hasn't changed that much. I actually grew up in Oregon, so it's a very similar scene. It's where I was born and raised. So, I mean, it hasn't really changed that much. It's definitely different in Arizona. I mean, right now it's in the 50s. Here it's in the 30s, so it's a little bit of a change, a climate change, but I'm adapting.
Talk a little bit about going to Columbia College. I mean, we don't have guys from Tucson here very often.
Columbia College is honestly, it's a beautiful campus. The scenery is honestly great, and love the snow, honestly. But other than that, I mean, it's similar to pretty much every other college I've been to. I mean, it's very similar to the JUCO I went to. The classes are great. The professors are way better, honestly, than where I was recently. So, I mean, I'd say it's definitely a better school.
How about basketball? How long have you been playing basketball?
Well, I've been playing basketball since I was 4 years old at the Boys and Girls Club. So I've been playing it my whole life. It's my passion. I love to do it.
To this point of your career, what's been a highlight?
To this point in my career, a highlight was probably at my JUCO. We finished second at nationals. It's probably my greatest achievement as a basketball player. Other than that, I mean, yeah, it's probably my greatest achievement. So,
you mentioned you really like the professors here at CC. Talk a little bit about your studies. Where are you going with that?
I'm going for business finance. As of right now, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with it. Like, I'm just a kid. I'm learning life, still experiencing things. So, but where I plan to take that is obviously somewhere in the finance. I mean, I'd love to get into banking or something like that, see where the money's at.
How about Cole Gherkin's family? Talk a little about them.
My family's doing great right now. Shout out to my aunt, though. She's been diagnosed with a brain tumor, and she's on the back end of that, so it's been tough for my mom and everybody, but the fam's doing great. They live out in Oregon, and they're just enjoying their life right now.
Brothers and sisters?
Brothers, both of them are back home in Tucson. Neither of them go to school right now, and they're just living life, experiencing it to their fullest of what they want to do, having fun. But I miss them, I love them. Shout out to them back home.
Are they all basketball players?
Actually, I'm the only athlete in the family, really, that is going to play collegiate sports. So both my brothers aren't really playing sports anymore. So, and I'm the oldest of the three of them.
Speaking of highlights, what's been a highlight of moving to Columbia and Missouri?
I'd say a highlight. Well, honestly, probably Lake Ozark. I've been out there a couple times, and in Arizona they don't really have many lakes, so it's cool to go out there. I enjoy the scenery out there. It's really nice. The beautiful houses, gorgeous lake, and it's huge. First of all, it's a huge lake. I actually went out there to watch the boat races at the beginning of before I came to Columbia. That was I think early August. And that was something cool to see. That was new and fascinating, so I'm enjoying it out here.
How did you get acquainted with what was going on down at the lake? Did one of your teammates turn you on to that?
Well, actually, we were just me and my mom drove here, and it was a 22-hour drive, which is kind of crazy. It was a long drive, and we told ourselves we're going to stop by the lake, and I think it was a Friday. We stopped by the lake. We went to a bar and had some food, drank a little bit, and we saw these posters everywhere about these boat races the next day. So we came back the next day and went to, I think it was Captain Ron's or something like that. It was the name of the bar, and watched the boat races. There was some lightning, so they did postpone them for a little bit, but then they continued it later in the day, so we got to see some of it, not all of it.
You were right in the thick of it at Captain Ron's. That's really the center of the shootout.
Oh yeah, it was crazy packed. There were lots of people there. It was almost like you were standing shoulder to shoulder with people. But yeah, it was exciting. It was cool. It was something new and fascinating.
Cole Gherkin, enjoyed the visit. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Back with more in a moment. This is Columbia Cougar basketball, and this is the Hawthorne Bank halftime show.
Many businesses, the fuss of risk management can be too complex to handle completely in-house. At TIG Advisors, we help organizations and individuals craft insurance solutions to become more profitable and protected. Our advisors deliver meaningful solutions and assess your needs and risks to ensure our recommendations allow you to focus on what matters in your business. Independent and locally owned, TIG Advisors has been dedicated to our clients and their success for over 120 years. Call or email us to start the conversation today.
Moon Yoga Studio is a vinyasa studio. For about a year and a half, I did pop-up classes around town and just kind of started building the brand without having the studio. The space came available and I sent my business plan over and it all worked out and they've been really awesome.
Not every bank would say, we're willing to work with a small business that doesn't need a huge loan, but those are the ones that really become great people for the community and great people for Hawthorne Bank.
If we can get another small business in Columbia, I would hand them to Hawthorne in a heartbeat.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Downtown Appliance has been here for you for nearly 60 years. And now our showroom is back open 7 days a week. We're here for you because we know food safety and preparation are top priorities. We're here for you because clean and sanitized means security for your family. We're here for you because comfort and rest help us all stay healthy. We're here for you so you can shop your way, in-store or online. Downtown Appliance, East Broadway, Columbia.
55-30. Cougars with a 25-point lead here at the intermission. As Columbia on fire here in the first half from long range. They actually led at one time in this game by as many as 27 points. As we welcome you back to the arena of the Southwell Complex for the Hawthorne Bank second half of the halftime show. As the Cougars own that 55-30 break. Cougar fans, if you're looking for fun and an interactive way to support the Cougars, you are in luck. On Monday, June the 7th, Columbia College Athletics will host the 21st Annual Cougar Club and Scholarship Fund Golf Tournament at the Columbia Country Club. This four-person scramble has morning and afternoon foursomes available. And, of course, all the proceeds will benefit the 18 programs and nearly 300 student athletes at Columbia College. Mark your calendars for Monday, that's June the 7th, or visit ccis.edu/Cougar Club Golf Tournament. That's June the 7th. Don't miss out. It's coming, and it's coming fast. Also, Cougar fans, are you interested in leaving your mark in the arena of the Southwell Complex? For a one-time donation to the Cougar Club and Scholarship Fund, you can receive a plaque on the seat of your choice. Plaques may be inscribed to honor a current or former player or immortalize a loyal fan. Log on to my.ccis.edu/athletics to reserve yours today. That's real easy. Just log on to that's my.ccis.edu/athletics. 55-30 is our Hawthorne Bank halftime score. We'll be back to look at the Hawthorne Bank halftime stats in a moment. Columbia 55, Missouri Baptist 30 here at the break. The big number that sticks out, Cougars shooting 61% from the floor. They're 19 of 31. From long range, they are 10 of 19 for 53%. From the free throw line, they're 7 of 9 for 78%. Columbia's turned it over 6 times, and the Spartans have turned it over 8 times here at the midway point. The Spartans are shooting 31% from the floor, 8 of 26, 3 of 8 from the three-point arc for 38%, and from the free throw line, they're 11 of 15 for 73%. They have pulled down 12 rebounds, the Spartans have. The Cougars have pulled down 19. Both teams have 4 offensive boards. The Spartans have 3 assists. The Cougars have 8 assists to go with their 6 turnovers. Top scorer in the game for the Spartans is Jadis White with 8 points, 3 rebounds. 7 points, 2 rebounds for Gerald Moore. 4 points for Mustafa Alcalde. 3 points and a rebound for Armani Armand. 3 points, 2 boards for Billy Francis Jr. 3 points, 3 rebounds for Naishi McNeil Wright. 2 points for Ryan Pollard to round out their scoring. Cougars led in scoring by Jack Fritchie with 12 points, 4 rebounds. Harrison Vickers is 9 points, 3 rebounds. 9 points for Jorge Bueno. 8 points, 2 rebounds for Tony Burks. 3 points for Parker and Van Leer. 5 points for Bull Washer with 6 rebounds. 6 points for Cole Gherkin. So look at the halftime stats. We're 20 minutes away from Cougar win number 13, but they've got to take care of business here because Missouri Baptist is not going to go quietly. Cougars get it inbounded. They work to the right side to Vickers, out top to Fritchie, left side now to Burks, back to Vickers. Down low to Carson Parker, and he's fouled down low by Mustafa Alcalde. And Mustafa picks up his first foul of the game. First foul of the second half. And Vickers from 18, no good. Parker with a tip in. Carson Parker's got 5, and the Cougars now lead it by 27. They get the first bucket of the second half. Pass down low to Alcalde. He spins into a double team. His left-hand hook shot, no good. Rebound, Fritchie. Fritchie to Van Leer, out top to Parker. Carson Parker holds on the right point. They work it around the horn. Man-to-man defense by Missouri Baptist, and Vickers threw it away. Another Cougar turnover. White kicks it into the corner, and the three-point shot's on the way, and good from Francis, his second tray of the game. Cougars have to match that intensity from the first half. Fritchie with it on the left side. On the give and go, they get it down low to Carson Parker, and Parker knocks it down. There ought to be room to operate for Parker after the Cougars open things up, shooting it so well from the outside. With it on the left side, Moore. Alcalde at the left elbow. Into the corner to Francis. Francis to the elbow. Bounces it down low to Alcalde, and he lays it in on the left side. Alcalde now with 6 points. 59-35. Fritchie from the top. Good. Jack Fritchie now with 16 points. To the right side. With it on that right wing is Armand. Driving down the left side is White. He kicks it off. Moore shot no good. Rebound Vickers. And Vickers pushes it down the far sideline. Vickers to Burks. Burks strong to the basket. Scored, and he's fouled. Tony Burks faked right, one left. Call it for the foul is Jadis White. It'll be his second foul in the second half on the Spartans. Tony Burks, who had 7 at the intermission, now with 7 points. Try to complete the three-point play. Next free throw is good from Tony Burks. 64-35 Columbia. Driving is White. He made a pass to Pollard. He wasn't ready for it. It's picked up by Vickers, and Vickers races the other way. Strong to the basket and scores. Harrison Vickers in double figures with 11. 66-35. Cougars by 31. In the left corner, Armand. Round the horn, right side to Moore. Now back to the top of the key to White, to Pollard. Pollard fouled by Carson Parker, or was it Fritchie? Carson Parker picks up his third person. First foul on Columbia in the second half. Is Ryan Pollard to the line where he's 2 of 2 tonight. Pollard's free throw is in the bucket. Pollard at 7 foot, about 260. Next free throw on the way. Pollard missed one. Rebound, Parker. Three minutes, 15 seconds gone here in the second half. Right side, Tony Burks. Fakes left, goes right. Burks draws the crowd. Leaves it for Fritchie to Van Leer. Out top, Vickers. Burks fakes the three, splits a double team, goes around Pollard. The little one-hand push shot, good. Burks down double figures with 10, unofficially. Make that 11 points for Tony Burks. And Carson Parker with a steal. Here comes Vickers. In the corner, Burks launches a three. That won't go. Rebound cleared out of there by Armand. Oh, he almost walked with it. It finds its way over to Francis. He backs out to a three and drains it. Billy Francis with his third tray of the game. 68-39. Fritchie with it on the left point. Backdoor cut by Burks, and he's fouled by Pollard. Pollard picks up the personal. It'll be his second. And the third team foul on the Spartans. They go to their bench as Naod Razine checks in, along with Naishim McNeil-Wright. Into the corner, Cole Gherkin for a three. It's short. Rebound ripped out of there by McNeil-Wright. He leaves it for Rasheen. Rasheen brings it to the top of the key, left-hand dribble. Over to McNeil-Wright. No-look pass inside, broken up by Fritchie. 4 minutes, 36 seconds gone, and we have a timeout called. Another timeout called by Preston Ingram. A break here at the intermission, or rather in the second half, 68-39, Columbia.
Well, I started doing investments, buying foreclosure properties, distressed homes, and doing remodeling.
She does kind of like fix and flips. Once she purchases it, she'll take it and go in and see what she needs to do to update it.
A lot of times I'm calling or I'm emailing and say, can I have this ready?
She has to be on the job site doing her thing, so my responsibility is just take care of her.
If I call Anna, if there's something I need, I always know that I can count on her.
That's what we're here for. I mean, it's all about being a community bank and being there for our customers.
Cougars by 29 with 15:24 to play. Columbia trying to knock off trying to knock off Missouri Baptist for the 50th time over the years. Pass comes down low inside to Armand, and he's able to score. Cougars lead the series 49-28 coming into tonight. Tony Burks catches a screen from Fritchie, draws a triple team, back out to Fritchie for a tray. That's good. Jack Fritchie now with 19. He leads all scorers. Into the front court. Armand gets it down low to Pollard. His shot no good. Armand with the rebound and the putback. Armand now with 7. He's a 6'5 senior, a transfer from Swick, Southwest Illinois College over in Belleville. Cougars had a player or two from there. Lob down low to Burks. Burks back it in and knocks down the one-hander, spinning to his right. Burks with 13. Cougars by 30. Pollard guarded by Fritchie. Pollard strong to the rack shot, no good. Van Leer tips the rebound. It's picked up by Burks. And a whistle. And picking up the foul is Nyshim McNeil-Wright. It'll be his second. 4th team foul. Coach Thomas Brock now trying to make sure his club doesn't lose focus here and continue to play with high intensity as Jorge Bueno checks in. Bueno to Gherkin on the left side. Hope you enjoyed our visit with Gherkin at the half. Might be able to find him down at Captain Ron's at the Lake of the Ozarks. What a move by Carson Parker. While you're down there, you'll probably run into the Hall of Famer and now celebrity fisherman Bob Birch. Lob goes down low inside as Armand was backing in and had it stolen. Cougars get it up the floor and Vickers missed the dunk. And out of there with it is Armand. Armand gets a return pass. His shot no good. Washer with the rebound. Things are going to get crazy now with still 13 minutes plus to play. Gherkin with it on the left side. Out top to Washer. Vickers to Carson Parker. His shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Armand. Into the corner. Rasheen. That's no good. Washer with another rebound. As Coach Thomas Brock says, you got to want a rebound. No look pass. Carson Parker. He floats it in off the backboard. Parker now with 11. 8 of them in the second half. Cougars push their lead to 34. They're taking the lumber to Missouri Baptist, playing shorthanded tonight because of contact tracing. 5 players out. And the long three-pointer by Francis is good. Francis Jr. now with 12 points. All from three-point range. Vickers gets it in the corner to Gherkin. He'll try his luck. It's no good. Washer with the rebound. Another board for Bo. Vickers. That three won't go. Vickers gets the board. Kicks it off in the corner to Gherkin. His floater along the baseline. No good. Rebound cleared out of there by the Spartans. Into the front court, Armand. To McNeil-Wright. He drags one through the lane and scores. Nyshim McNeil-Wright with 5. 77-48. Thomas Brock wants a timeout. He's going to try to turn up the intensity. Timeout called by the Cougars. We'll be back with more here in Columbia in a moment.
See the color, come see the shine. For all your big moments, we'd love to find the perfect piece that puts a smile on you. We'd love to celebrate your life with you. Our heart comes through in all that we do. A jewelry experience, a step above the rest. 'Cause beautiful moments begin at Betts. Begin at Betts.
77-48. Columbia Cougars with a 29-point lead. Thomas Brock trying to keep the Cougars from sliding into cruise control here. Tony Burks with it on the far sideline. Bueno with the top the key. Bueno penetrates. And a blocking foul as Bueno crashes to the ground. And also slow to get up is Billy Francis Jr. Said the foul occurred on the shot. Bueno, who has not shot a free throw yet this year, to the line to get a pair. Cougars shooting 46% now from the three-point arc, 59% from the floor. Bueno's free throw is good. He's in double figures with 10. Jorge Bueno. That one's good. Bueno now with 11, 15 for Burks. Pass goes down low inside, and McNeil Wright with a bucket. He's got 7. Fritchie with 17 to lead the Cougars. Fritchie with the ball, down low Carson Parker. Spartans are still working. Again, they're playing without services of River Reed. He's the guy that wore out the Cougars earlier this year. Contact tracing with COVID-19. He and about 4 other players aren't available here tonight, including Brendan Hardy, Luke Hicks, Deshaun Woods, John Yeager, and Kristen Baca also out, along with Tyrell Andrews. All of them out because of COVID issues. Most of them, I believe, well, I understand it, all contact tracing. Long three on the way is good from Francis. He's got 15. That one was from downtown Columbia. 79-53. We turn the three-quarter mark here as Tony Burke spins around the defense and scores. He's got 17 points. Lob into the corner. McNeil Wright driving baseline. Hooks it out. And driving and missing the shot is Moore, but a foul on the board. I think it's on Moore. The foul on Gerald Moore is his first. 15 foul, 16 foul now on the Spartans. As the Cougars bring it back. Van Leer whips it down low inside to Carson Parker. Strong to the rack, shot no good. And this foul charge to Moore, his second. Next free throw on the way from Carson Parker. No good, he missed it. Carson's listed as 70% free throw shooter. It's his first attempt tonight. Parker has 11 so far in this game. Free throw on the way. Good from Parker. He's now got a dozen. Cougars going to have a host of players in double figures when this one's said and done. 82-53. They also got a chance to score season high here points with already 82 points on the board. And still 10 minutes to play. McNeil Wright has it on the perimeter. Works it over to Francis Jr. His pass is knocked away by Van Leer. On the move, McNeil Wright. Oh, he scoops it up and underneath, but it wouldn't go in, but a foul called. Jack Fritchie picks up the personal. Cougars scored 112 points. That was a season high. That was way back on the 29th of October, the season opener against Central Christian College of the Bible. Free throw from McNeil Wright is on the way, and it's good. Jack Fritchie now has 2 fouls. And a timeout call by Thomas Barak. 82-54. We'll be back with more in a moment.
Vows Bridal is a local boutique here in Columbia, Missouri. We are a full-service boutique, and we're here to help brides find their dream dress. Hawthorne was the reason why this has happened.
I mean, she had a plan. She came out of the gate with a plan.
Brian was great.
She checked all the boxes.
They took me seriously. That was my fear, being so young. I thought everyone was going to laugh me out the door.
We treat everybody equally, and we're willing to listen to everyone.
They believed in me and in my dream, and they are the reason why I have vows. I can't thank them enough for that.
It's coming.
It's huge!
Yes, yes, yes!
You asked, MOEX delivers. Expanded schedule. I'm cool. 3 a.m. departure to St. Louis. 11:30 p.m. St. Louis return, door-to-door service.
We want you to ride MOEX!
82-54, Columbia with the lead. Naishim McNeil right to the line. He is a transfer from Lackawanna out of Philadelphia. He just joined this team at semester. He's still trying to get unpacked in St. Louis. Full court pressure. Burks has it taken away by McNeil Wright, and he scores. Here come the Cougars bringing it up the floor. Still a lot of basketball to play. 9.5 minutes left. Cougars have led by 34 points in this game. Gherkin with it on the left side. Lobs it out top to Fritchie. Fritchie to Burks. Tony crosses over. Fritchie from 25, short. And the rebound pulled down by Francis Jr. Up the floor to right. Down low to Caldy, and he lays it in. Caldy now with 8 unofficially. Well, all the stats for you at the end of tonight's action. We'll first talk to Thomas Brock as Van Leer kicks it to Fritchie, left side Washer. Washer gets it in the corner to Burks. Burks driving baseline. No look pass to Fritchie. Missed it, Bunny. He had a cripple and didn't finish it. 82-59. Right shot is blocked. Caldy with the recovery. His shot no good, and Gherkin with the next board. Now Caldy couldn't get it to fall. Van Leer marches it across. Gherkin on the right point. Washer. Left side Tony Burks. Burks with it deep in the corner. Working on Alcalde. Now to Fritchie. Fritchie called for a player control foul. As Francis Jr. came over and took the shot. Carson Parker in, Jack Fritchie out. Fritchie didn't agree with that call. Vickers checks in. Tony Burks checks out. 8 minutes and a second left to play here. Cougars and Spartans. Francis Jr. across the stripe, works to down low. Gets the ball to Armand, who backs in, draws a double team. Parker knocks it free. They scramble for the loose ball. Out of bounds, last touch by Missouri Baptist. Cougars need a bucket. They haven't scored a couple minutes. Cameron Van Leer in the backcourt. Gherkin across the stripe. They extend the defense. Mobap does. Trying to disrupt the Cougar offensive flow. Van Leer in the corner. Washer. Back to Van Leer on the far sideline. Bo Washer works to the right. Cougars trying to milk that clock down a little bit, but they need to look towards getting a bucket. 4 seconds. Washer for a three. Won't go. Rebound cleared down by Armani Armand. He gives to White, who pushes it up. White gets a return pass in the corner. That's an air ball. Rebound Tony pulled down by Gherkin. Out top, Carson Parker. Gherkin left corner, three-pointer, good. Cole Gherkin now with a 9-point performance. 85-59. All Cougars. They led at the intermission 55-30. Blew it open in the waning moments of the first half. Armand kicks it out. Francis Jr. for a three. That's no good. Carson Parker with a rebound. Gherkin works to the corner. He fires another tray. Won't go. Rebound tapped out by Vickers. Over to Van Leer for the little bunny. Van Leer's got 5. 87-59. Cougars back on track. 6 minutes, 5 seconds to play. Lob down low to Alcalde. His shot no good. Bo Washer called for the foul. Foul on Bo is his second. That is the 4th team foul on the Cougars here in the second half. Mo Bapp, as I mentioned, playing without a few of their players, quite a few of them. They're missing about 45 points from the unit they had back in January when they beat the Cougars 67-51. That was back on the 7th of January. Columbia shot something like 30% from the floor. They've turned things around here tonight. That home cooking goes a long way. Van Leer lobs it in the corner to Vickers. Vickers to Carson Parker. Caught it in some traffic. Bueno gives it back to Parker. Parker down the middle. Kicks it over to Vickers. Wide open for a little layup. Harrison Vickers now with 13. 89-59. Columbia again by 30. And another three-pointer knocked down by Billy Francis Jr. He's got 18 points. 6 3-pointers. Van Leer will slow it down with 5:15 to play. Bueno kicks it out. Carson Parker, who has hit a 3 tonight. He kicks it out to Washer. Washer penetrates, dumps it off to Van Leer for a tray. That's long. Rebound cleared down by Gerald Moore. McNeil right across the timeline. Back it in, Alcalde. His right hand hook shot, good. Mustafa Alcalde with the bucket. I have him for 8. Back the other way. Vickers with another lay-in. Vickers with 15. Moore drives to the bucket, spins, kicks it out. And Rasheen tried to save it from going out of bounds, but ran out of room on the near sideline. Burks will check in. Washer will check out. Fritchie checks back in. Van Leer takes a break. Pollard checks in for Missouri Baptist. Alcalde comes out. Fritchie slides off to the left. Out top to Bueno, the senior. The Spaniard. Now out top to Parker. Vickers to St. Louisan, to another St. Louisan, and Burks to Vickers. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Carson Parker. Eye to 3, 8 seconds. Parker goes around Pollard. They get it to Vickers. Vickers' wild pass goes into the backcourt. And the Cougars turn it over. 4 minutes left to play. 91-64. Preston Ingram questioning the official. Might have been something about the possession arrow. Pollard hands it off to McNeil Wright. Now into the corner to Moore. Down low to Rasheen, and he's hammered by Carson Parker, according to the official. Vickers with 3 fouls. Popcorn tastes good when you're leading 91-64. On the dribble, Rasheen kicks it out. McNeil Wright for a 3, no good. Burks with a rebound. Burks works around a double team. Gets it over to Bueno across the timeline to Vickers in the corner. Now to Carson Parker. He double clutched, couldn't hit the shot. Moore with a rebound. Pass goes into the left corner to McNeil Wright. Kicks it out to Rasheem. Drop step three, no good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Carson Parker. Two freshmen going at it down there. Pollard at 7. Well, Pollard's a junior. Vickers gets a breather. Armand checks back in. Francis Jr. checks out. Rasheem trying to inbound it, running out of time, and they had to spend a timeout. We got a break. Cougars in control, 91-64 here at the Cougar Dome.
Whether you're creating your favorite fall comfort food or wishing for a more restful night's sleep, Downtown Appliance Home Center and the Sleep Shop have you covered with our Bring Comfort Home sales event. With more than 30 different appliance brands to choose from, and with Serta, the most trusted name in the industry, we're here to make life at home just a little bit better. Savings throughout the store and rebates on many of the appliances you've come to know and trust. Shop Downtown Appliance Home Center and the Sleep Shop today, and let our experienced sales team help you bring comfort home.
91-64, Columbia with a lead here against Missouri Baptist. The 91 points for the Cougars, the most they've scored this year against a conference opponent. Mo Bap will inbound with about 3:15 to play. They get it in the corner to McNeil Wright. Down low to Pollard. The JUCO transfer, drawing a double team. Splits it, shot up, and it's good. As Ryan Pollard makes the shot, that's his first field goal of the night. Reminds me a little bit, just because of his size, of a guy named Lowry that used to play at McKinley. Doesn't have the skills Lowry had. He knew how to score. Bueno with it on the right side. Kicks it out to Burks. Cougars spread the floor. They know their enemy's the clock. Fritchie launches a three with 7 seconds left. No good. Burks with a tip. No good. Got the next rebound. That putback is good. That's determination on Tony Burks' part. He now has 19, right at his average. 93-66 Cougs. In the corner, Haynes. Haynes whips it down low to Pollard. And Carson Parker called for his 5th foul of the game. He is fouled out. He'll finish the night with 12 points unofficially. Parker is fouled out. Cameron Van Leer. Now Jack Fritchie has 3 fouls. He's the only other Cougar close to foul trouble. Haynes kicks it in. Wide open in the middle is McNeil Wright, who has a dozen points in this game. 93-68. Ungo's out there, works to the left side to Pfaff. He drives, that shot no good. And a rebound pulled down by Armand. Up the floor to Racine. Through the paint, he slithers, and his shot no good. Pollard throws it up and in. Pollard now at 7. Cougar lead at 23. 1:40 to play. Right side Tisdale. Pfaff. He shoots right down the middle and tried to dish it off to Ungos, and it's intercepted by Haynes. And then Missouri Baptist throws it away. 93-70. Brant Bowers gets into the game now for the Cougars. Quentin Brown as well. Tisdale takes the pass from Ungles. Right side Pfaff. Out of Chillicothe. Back to Ungles down low. Ungles back in against Pollard. To Tisdale, who has to run down an error pass. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Skip past left side. Bowers for a long three. It's short. Quentin Brown tapped the rebound but couldn't pull it down. Into the front court, Rasheen. He'll fire a three after faking the pass. Shot no good. Rebound ran down by Tisdale. Tisdale ran right into McNeil Wright. And then Ungles was caught up in the traffic and called for the foul. Jacob Ungles picks up his second personal. 39.9 seconds to play. We'll visit with Thomas Brock, talk to him about this ball game after it's over. Free throw no good. Ungles with the board. Cougars bring it up the floor. Differential of about 10 seconds. Columbia will have to take a shot. Ungles with it out top. To Pfaff. Cougars trying to take that clock down. Down low to Ungles. Back it in and lost it out of bounds. Said he last touched it. Another Cougar turnover. A little sloppy here at the end. Turnover number 13 for Columbia. Cougars by 23. They've led by 34 points. And now Missouri Baptist will bleed out the clock in this one's history as the Cougars are going to win it here at home by a final score of 93-70 as Columbia evens their record with Bo Bap this year. And the Cougars have beaten the Spartans 50 times over the years. 93-70. Columbia with the win improves to 13-4. They're now 7-2 in the league. Bo Bap falls to 11-8 overall. 7-4 in the conference. We're back with the post-game activities in a moment.
Your voice lets him know he's safe. Shelter Insurance does the same for you. Roadside assistance provided by Road America is now included with your auto policy. We'll take care of you. Thank you. While you take care of what's most important. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
For many businesses, the functions of employee benefits can be too complex to manage in-house. At TIG Advisors, we help you navigate the changing health insurance landscape to make an informed decision for both your company and your employees, while offering the ongoing strategic advice, clear communication, and compliance that you'd expect from a trusted partner. Independent and locally owned, TIG Advisors has been dedicated to our clients and their success for over 120 years. Call or email us to start the conversation today.
I can do stats first, otherwise.
Vows Bridal is a local boutique here in Columbia, Missouri. We are a full-service boutique, and we're here to help brides find their dream dress. Hawthorne was the reason why this has happened.
I mean, she had a plan. She came out of the gate with a plan.
Brian was great.
She checked all the boxes.
They took me seriously. That was my fear, being so young. I thought everyone was going to laugh me out the door.
We treat everybody equally, and we're willing to listen to everyone.
They believed in me and in my dream, and they are the reason why I have Vows. I can't thank them enough for that.
It's coming.
It's huge!
Yes, yes, yes!
You asked, MOEX delivers. Expanded schedule. I'm cool. 3 a.m. departure to St. Louis. 11:30 p.m. St. Louis return. Door-to-door service.
We want you to ride MOEX!
93-70. Cougars with a big win here at home, taking care of business against Missouri Baptist. Coach Thomas Brock, did you think it'd be that easy?
I did not, and it really wasn't easy, especially early, man. I thought Mobab was really competing. Our guys were playing hard. It was super physical early, and then we were able to just make some shots and stretch it out. And the game gets a lot easier when you can shoot it in the basket.
Coach, the closing moments of the first half, you really sealed the deal then, didn't you?
We did. Made a nice little push at the end of the first half. Jack Fritchie got going. They had trouble matching up with their big guy on him. But, you know, it started with defense, and that's what we talked about. If you can get stops, then all of a sudden the offense gets a little easier because now you're in transition, and we were able to string together some stops to do that.
So many things happen when the ball goes through the net. Everybody gets excited. But the other thing is it spreads out the defense, doesn't it? It creates things for you inside.
Oh, absolutely. Create space. You know, Jorge Bueno gave us a nice lift, too. I didn't mention him. Both our seniors were really good tonight and shot the ball really well, and that really helps. You know, Mobab's a little depleted. They've got, you know, 4 or 5 of their top guys out with contact tracing, unfortunately. But, you know, they're still a team that plays really hard. They got a really good point guard. So for us to come in and get a win, that was a good one for us.
You really have to like the way your team was prepared for this game. I mean, mentally, they were ready to go.
They were ready to go, and that's a credit to our coaching staff. Coach Hank had this scout, did a great job with it. Coach Garrett as well. Those guys had them prepared, had a good game plan and how we needed to defend them, and the guys executed.
How good, though, to come back and beat a club that you didn't play well against the first time, but to come back and really just manhandle them. Obviously, as you said, depleted, but, I mean, it would have been easy to let things get real sloppy.
Absolutely. You know, that's twice now this week that we've been able to come back home and beat a team who beat us earlier in the season. And that's a credit to our guys for, you know, playing with a little bit of edge. You know, they didn't like the results that happened at Mobab and at William Woods, and so they came back this week and were able to get it done at home.
All of a sudden you have a weekend off. What do you do with your time?
Yeah, unfortunately, another Saturday off. It seems like all our Saturday games are getting postponed. So we'll talk about it as a staff. We'll lift some weights and shoot some shots and try to get as fresh as we can because hopefully we're going to have a bunch of games here in the last 2 weeks.
So the schedule is going to be, who knows? I mean, it could change a lot, couldn't it?
It could. We still got, you know, potentially a reschedule with Lyon, potentially a reschedule with Pharmacy, and on top of that, we've got 5 games already scheduled for the last 2 weeks. So we'll see how it shakes out. All we can do is control what we can control, and so the guys focused on that, and they did it tonight.
Enjoy this one, Coach.
Thank you.
Thomas Brock, head coach of the Cougars. They win 93-70. We'll be back with a look at the numbers in a moment.
I started Central Investments buying foreclosure properties, distressed homes, and doing remodeling.
She does kind of like fix and flips. Once she purchases it, she'll take it and go in and see what she needs to do to update it.
A lot of times I'm calling or emailing and say, can I have this ready?
She has to be on the job site doing her thing, so my responsibility is just take care of her.
If I call Anna, if there's something I need, I always know that I can count on her.
That's what we're here for. I mean, it's all about being a community bank and being there for our customers.
Cougars with a season-high first-half points of 55, busting out to a 55-30 halftime lead. They go on to get the victory, 93-70. Columbia led by Tony Burks with 19 points and 6 rebounds. Also, the Cougars got 10 rebounds from Bo Washer. That's a career high for him in this game as he poured in 5 points. Looking at some of the other numbers, Jack Fritchie, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 12 points, 8 rebounds for Carson Parker, 5 points for Cameron Van Leer, 19.6 boards for Tony Burks, 15 points, 5 rebounds from Harrison Vickers, 9 points, 2 boards from Cole Gherkin, and 11 points from Jorge Bueno. Bueno was 3 of 4 from the three-point arc tonight. Vickers was 2 of 5. Meanwhile, Missouri Baptist led in scoring by Billy Francis Jr., 18 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists, as Francis Jr. was 6 of 9 from the three-point arc tonight. He was hot, but he didn't have enough help as they had a hard time slowing down the Cougars. 13 points, 4 rebounds for Nysheen McNeil right off the bench. 10 points and a rebound for Alcalde. Also tonight with 7 points was Ryan Pollard. 7 points for Almani Arman. And 8 points for Jadis White. White had all those points in the first half, didn't score in the second. Cougars shot 54% from the floor. They were 35 of 65. They were 12 of 31 from the arc for 39%. From the free throw line, they were 11 of 14 for 79%. Meanwhile, Missouri Baptist shot 42% from the floor, 24-57. They were 8 of 21 from the arc for 38%, shot 64% from the charity stripe, 14 of 22. Columbia pulled down 39 rebounds, 10 of them offensive, and the Spartans had 28 rebounds, 8 offensive. Spartans turned it over 14 times, collecting 8 assists. The Cougars 14 turnovers and 14 assists. As Columbia scores this win here at home against the depleted Mobap team that was without 5 or 6 players because of contract tracing. With a win, though, the Cougars improved to 13-4, 7-2 in the AMC, and the Spartans fought 11-8. They're 7-4 in the conference. It's going to wrap things up here this evening. As Columbia now off this weekend, the game scheduled at Pharmacy will not take place on Saturday, so the Cougars won't play that game. They'll be back home next Thursday as they host the Trojans of Hannibal LaGrange. You might keep your ear to the ground because there are going to be probably some schedule changes. One of them I know is the women are scheduled to play at William Woods on Monday, and that's probably not on most schedules, so they'll try to make up one as they've been idle for almost 14 days as they try to get back into the swing of things. Both the men and the women in action on Thursday against Hannibal LaGrange, and that's where we'll next come at you from the arena of the Southwell Complex. I'd like to thank our camera operators tonight, Lucas Green and Kelsey Mertz. I'd like to also thank our director of producer, Tim Fox, and special thanks to Drew Grisella, the Associate Director of Athletics and the Executive Producer, and he's claiming he's the shooting coach as well tonight, as Columbia scores the big 93-70 win against conference foe Missouri Baptist.